At this time, you please rise if you are able. The gentlemen, remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Engineered for optimal support and comfort, the Serta Perfect Sleeper helps you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. And for a limited time, get a free adjustable base with any Serta Perfect Sleeper mattress. Sleep better, live better with Serta. Only from Serta, made in Jamestown, New York, and on sale at Davidson's Furniture, Hornell, New York.
Dímelo, mi gente, it's Friday night y estamos activos. Head out early. Drinks flowing till 11 p.m.
No sé qué pasó. I didn't even drink that much.
Get 2 breakfast sandwiches for $6 at Tim Hortons. Made with freshly cracked eggs. Made to order and made for your morning. 2 breakfast sandwiches for just $6. Only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons.
Hey, as tonight's green Cityscape jerseys are sponsored by
At the Ryan Agencies, like you, we live and work here. As costs rise, we get what you're going through. Let us look at your insurance to put money back in your pocket. You have to trust someone. Why not trust the Ryan Agencies? Your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
So there's throwing out the first pitch is Mark Kelly from the Ancient Order of Hibernians.
Once again, we'd like to thank the
They are tonight's game sponsor.
Of tonight's green Cityscape jerseys.
And they purchased the Cityscape jerseys. These are the first time in Hornell's history that they have not wore either red or blue. They are wearing green today. Of course, the Maple City's official color is green as well. So thank you, guys, Mark Kelly and the Hibernians. There's the Hibernians right there, walking off the field. So on the field and on the mound is Mike Protz. I want to welcome everybody for today's game between the Hornell Steamers and the Genesee Rapids. I'm Bob Peicher, broadcasting from the Simmons and Rockwell broadcast booth. Hornell comes in with a 13-15-3 record. Genesee Rapids are 22-9-1. Take a quick peek at the standings. Every game means a lot here with only a limited amount of games left. Genesee Rapids in first place. So you basically, if you're a Hornell fan or a fan of any of these other teams, you want Genesee to win every game except this one. So Hornell needs to win this one. They are in fourth place. The top 3 teams in each division make the playoffs. So Dansville and Olean, if the playoffs were to start today, would be in as of right now. So we need Hornell to win and the other teams to lose tonight. We'll give you the rundown of who's playing as well in just a minute. In the field today behind Mike Protz, you have right field Caleb Cassidy, Wyatt Argentieri, X-Fang in left this time. You've seen Wyatt and Caleb Cassidy in their positions pretty much all season. X-Fang in left field tonight. Cooper McEnroe in third. Asher Friedman in short. Jacob Charleston returns back in second. Ty Kinney returns to be at first base as well. And Dalton Groves is the catcher. So, as we get ready, leading off is Gage Wheaton from Irwin, PA, goes to Seton Hill University. I'm going to try to keep the best stats I can today. Now that my the website works and the my printer had problems today, but I got that to work too. Everything happens at once, especially when you need them. So giving you a little bit of history on Mike Protz. First of all, Mike is from Fairport, New York, goes to Fredonia. And his pitching's got a 2.86 ERA. He's 2-0. I'm sorry, let me take that back. They don't have his. Yes, I'm sorry, he has 2-0. I apologize. Yep, he is 2-0. He's appeared in 4 games as well. He's pitched 22 innings, given up 20 hits, 9 runs. He's got 7 earned runs, 20 strikeouts, an impressive 20 strikeouts against 7 walks. So here we go. From the Maple City. Again, this is Gage Wheaton going into his junior year at Seton Hill. Seton Hill. Gage batting 286. Oh no. I think the website is down again. I was able to print out stuff at least before it went down. Maybe not. Maybe not. I apologize. I got a little panicky for nothing. 3-1. Ooh, that looked like it was fair. Oh. Might be better off if it wasn't. Let's see where that ball bounced here. That was hard to tell. I want to thank everybody for joining me on the NYCBL Broadcast Network, as well as right here on Peisch Sports YouTube channel. Let me know where you're watching from in the comment section. Beautiful play. Oops, I thought I had a replay. There it is. Okay. Nice job by Asher.
Batting the left fielder, number 12 from Bay College.
Well, did you see his hand whip up when the ball took off a little bit on him? He went up. This one, Fang drifting over. And the second out. Everyone's losing their hats, their sunglasses. Oh.
Now batting the third baseman, number 3 from Niagara County Community College, Braden Dyke.
This is going to be a base hit for Dyke. It's going to be at least a double.
Now batting the second baseman, number 7 from the University of Arkansas, Little Rock, Eli Hubner.
Brings up Eli Hubner. This one lifted. Cassidy drifts back. Caleb's got it for the second out. Or for the third out, excuse me. That's the end of the top of the first.
One hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. After half inning of play on the Ryan AC scoreboard, Rapids 0, Steamers coming to bat. Can't make the Maple City Parker. You want to know how the Steamers did on the road? Visit HornellSteamersBaseball.com for the latest news and statistics. You can hear and see the action of all 40 games at HornellSteamersBaseball.com by clicking on the team line link. You can also follow live action of each game by visiting NYCBL.com and clicking on the.
Tired of sleepless nights? Say goodbye to restless sleep with a new Serta Perfect Sleeper mattress, engineered for optimal support and comfort. The Serta Perfect Sleeper helps you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. And for a limited time, get a free adjustable base with any Serta Perfect Sleeper mattress. Sleep better, live better with Serta. Only from Serta, made in Jamestown, New York, and on sale at Davidson's Furniture, Hornell, New York.
It's Friday night y estamos activos. Head out early. Drinks flowing till 11 p.m. It's gotta be lit.
No sé qué pasó. I didn't even drink that much.
Get 2 breakfast sandwiches for $6 at Tim Hortons. Made with freshly cracked eggs. Made to order and made for your morning. 2 breakfast sandwiches for just $6. Only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons.
So Jerry Guzman on the mound for the Rapids. Guzman with a 7.62 ERA. Got an 0-2 record as a starter. He's appeared in 3 games, pitched 13 innings. Struck out 11, walked 4. So allowed 11 earned runs off 18 hits this season.
Leading off for the Steamers, the left fielder number 16 from Houghton University, X Fang.
So left fielder X Fang batting the leadoff position with a .432 average. Fang swings through that one. Nice pitch from Guzman. Fang from Qinjiang, China. Foul tip for a 2-2 count now. Fang appearing in, this is his 12th game he's appeared in. He's played in 23 games. I should say that. This is the 12th game he started, I should say. Full count. He's got 16 hits, 3 doubles. He's also got a home run, 5 RBIs. On base percentage of .571. There's a base hit. So great at bat that time by X.
Now batting for the Steamers, shortstop number 10 from Elkhorn State, Asher Friedman.
If you're just tuning in, you're not making a mistake. The Hornell Steamers are in green. First time, like I said, they have worn anything but red or blue. That one's high inside to Friedman, excuse me. Asher Friedman from Rockville, Maryland, goes to Elkhorn State. Going into his junior, 6 foot, 185 pounder. Playing shortstop today, also plays third base. Fang runs. That ball gets into the outfield. They're going to try challenging him. Could be trouble again. And Fang smartly takes off for third. We'll see him. Gets a good jump.
That stolen base is brought to you by the Surtsey family and the New York State Police.
Then he got held up a little bit. I think he really do. Oh, and a hit batsman. It's Friedman. Takes the brunt of that one. Judy Elger says, let's go Steamers.
Now batting for the Steamers, the right fielder number 27 from Pomona Pitzer, Caleb Cassidy.
So it brings right fielder Caleb up. Cassidy. Caleb from Solvang, California, just right outside Santa Barbara, goes to Pomona Pitzer College. It's a combination baseball program from both of those colleges. Pomona and Pitzer are separate colleges. I wonder if you're going to see a lot more of that. We've seen, what was it, University of Alabama, Birmingham, they canceled some sports at one point and then brought them back just from financial reasons. I wonder if you're going to see more colleges. That's going to be an extra base hit. Fang comes home. Asher being sent. And Cassidy with a 2 RBI double. Fang just jogs home. Nice hustle by Friedman.
Now batting the third baseman, number 28 from Northwestern State, Cooper McEnroe.
So Hornell, see if they can keep it going. As Cooper McEnroe's up now with Cassidy, the lone runner, at second. Still nobody out. That one's foul. Cooper played in the All-Star game yesterday. 6 Steamers represented Hornell there. I went up to the game, and I had to leave Hornell early. I had some jobs to take care of, and I thought, well, I'll make it by the 4th or 5th inning. As I'm driving up, I'm listening to the game. It was pop-up, ground out, strikeout, pop-up, ground out, strikeout, 1-0 through 6 innings, and the game whizzed by. So I didn't get there until the 8th inning. So I got to see the last couple innings, and then Hornell gave up, or not Hornell, I'm sorry, the Western Division, which the Steamers are in, gave up 6 runs in the 1 inning just before I got there. I think the 7th. Ended up losing. That's going to allow Caleb to move to third. I like these green uniforms. Like I said, if you're just joining us, green is basically the official color. I don't think Hornell has an official color, but where the Maple City and the logo is a big green maple leaf. We're famous, obviously, for the area of maple leaves. In fact, if you look, it's all maple leaves on the hills. And McEnroe grounds out to short.
Now batting for the Steamers, the designated hitter number 33 from Finger Lakes Community College, Alex Green.
So a nice job by Michael Frausto. Hope I'm saying his last name right, the shortstop. Cassidy does cross the plate to give Hornell a 3-0 lead here. Like I said, basically the playoffs start tonight. Genesee, unless they lose out, well, no, I don't think even if they lose out, I don't think they can lose a playoff spot. I think they have clinched, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I'm going to do a little calculations on that. This one cranked. But nice play by Wheaton. The wind blowing in a little bit from the outfield, so that might have hampered it just a tad, but not enough to keep it. Just enough, I mean, not just enough, I should say, but not enough to kick it out. So 2 down. Brings up Dalton Groves from Burns, Tennessee. We had this conversation the last game with Dalton Groves, Burns, Tennessee guys. There's a Burns, New York, which you could walk to it from here. It's a little bit, probably 4 or 5 miles up the road here, but it's a very, very small community as Dalton heads to first. So, brings up Jacob Charlson, the second baseman. Charlson batting .303.
Webster University, Jacob Charlson.
23 hits on the season, 76 plate appearances. That's low to Charlson. Dalton Groves, the lone runner at first. Excuse me. Charlson from Las Cruces, New Mexico, goes to Webster University in St. Louis. 1-1 count to Charlson. Took the day off, the last home game they had. I was really a shock that he was not on the list to go to the All-Star game. That one popped up. So that does it for the end of the first. 3 runs, 2 hits. We'll be back.
At the Ryan Agencies, like you, we live and work here. As costs rise, we get what you're going through. Let us look at your insurance to put money back in your pocket. You have to trust someone. why not trust the Ryan agencies? Your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
Big Blue welcomes you to Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Learn professional services like business, medical, or food service. Your skills will serve you well in the future. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at alfredstate.edu.
In life, some surprises are good, and some surprises are not. You'll be pleasantly surprised by how much cash you could earn with an Apex Cashback checking account. Earn 3% cash back on your debit card purchases, and your ATM fees are refunded each month you qualify. Plus, when you refer a friend or family member to First Heritage and they open an Apex Cashback account, you'll each earn $50. Visit fhfcu.org, open your account, and refer your friends today.
Love the hustle, Cliff.
Who are you? Your lungs.
We're quite proud of you.
Even though you quit smoking years ago, you may be at risk for lung cancer.
Okay. Well, with the routine screening, you can detect it early when it's more curable.
Sounds good, guys. Can I get a little space here?
Biologically, no.
Okay.
Listen to your lungs. Get a routine screening that could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savebythescan.org.
After you've been injured at work, you might feel like you're up against your employer. But the truth is, your employer isn't the opponent, the insurance company is. You need a workers' comp attorney with the knowledge and experience to maximize your benefits. Call Connors and Ferris today, as we have dedicated over 20 years of our professional careers to helping injured workers.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
So welcome back. Top of the second inning, Jerry Guzman, the pitcher, is batting. Welcome John Anderson with us today. John, how's it going?
Very well. It's always great to be here, especially for a college baseball game.
All-Star game was yesterday. We had 6 Steamers make it from Hornell.
Yeah.
McEnroe and
no.
Kinney. I don't know if I wonder if the sun got in his eyes.
Yeah, there's no question. The right fielder has shades. He made that last catch, the last half inning, look easy.
Let's take a look at that in the replay here. Yeah, I think you can see him. Then he ducks, or after that he was like, I can't see a thing. Unfortunate.
Yeah, and Guzman was just jogging down. He knew he was out.
So Guzman reaches on an error.
Well, Guzman is hitting 277. So obviously he's got some value to this team, pitching and hitting.
One and one count.
Stout's hitting 266 on the season, and he rips that one foul. And he is tied for second on the team with 6 doubles. So Stout's got the ability here for extra bases.
Born and raised in Michigan, goes to Northwood University. You ever heard of Northwood?
Yes, and you know how you learn these schools? By being around this league all these years.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. You know, you're right. And struck him out. Nice pitch.
It's really funny how the NCAA basketball tournament, you learn about all those obscure colleges who get in with a bid or, you know, the playing games. But when you want to hear Division II, Division III, 2-year schools, boy, we've heard them all, haven't we, over the years in this league?
How about when you sit around the bar and you're trying to guess and everyone who can name the mascot at these colleges? A little more easier when you're dealing with Division I in the NCAA college basketball than it is Northwood University or some of these other universities, obviously.
So when was your first game broadcasting or attending
this
for
year?
Hornell? No, overall for you at the first game.
This when it
the
comes
first
to the
Hornell
Steamers,
Dodgers game.
Oh no, I wasn't. We obviously they weren't broadcasting them
Right.
back then. I had done them on and off through the years, but I didn't started really even doing them until the early 2000s. But I'd only do like one game a year, and maybe two. You know, it was just different.
You got to get one here.
Nice job by Charleston.
Well, I remember that first game, and the excitement building up for it was something I've never seen in this city.
You remember the first game of the league when it the
Of
reincarnation
for the Dodgers.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You were working for the Hornell Tribune.
I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve Reed was. Yeah, Steve Reed left and went to the Charlotte Observer, and then now he's with the Associated Press, and he was there, and I was there. We were both sports editors in Wells and Hornell at the time, and boy, we made sure we covered this really well. I remember doing a feature on we did some features on the kids and in the league, and I think the game got over past our deadline. Back then we could push it a little bit, because we had the press in Hornell, and we would just have to run over to the association and get the guys from the press and tell them, hey, we're ready to crank it up.
That was the good old days
You
of
ain't
the
kidding.
newspaper when you actually printed the whole box score.
Yeah.
You know, did an article. That's a rocket.
It was a great offensive performance by Hornell tonight. I mean, to get off to that 3-0 lead, because this first place team, these guys can hit. So now I think the defense has really got to buckle down and just give up a run here and there.
The funny thing is, I've mentioned it, the last couple weeks, Hornell is number 1 in total offense in this league. Their problem has been later in innings, and the pitching has fallen apart, where they'll be up 5-6 runs, and then they'll end up losing the game. But this is really, this is truly the playoff stretch right here.
Yes, it sure is.
The playoffs start in less than 2 weeks.
There's so many factors too. It's kind of comes down to your chemistry of your team and your coaching staff and keeping everything together. I'll tell you, these two umpires, outstanding. We've had the privilege to have them a couple times in our Far West regional games. And
in high school.
Yeah, and boy, they don't miss. These guys are good.
I tell you what, all season long, I haven't seen any issues with officiating at all. And even when it comes to strikes, and balls, and I think there was one game they had a little bit of a trouble, and they had to get together 2 or 3 times to overturn a call, which one of them I remember should have never been overturned. It was a stolen base to third, and he was safe even on the replay. He was called safe on the field. They appealed the home plate, and he wasn't even near the play, and they got it together and it says, oh, he's out. And that is totally wrong, or vice versa. I can't remember what it was. But that's the only thing. I was shocked they could overturn something like that. But other than that, it's been a great year for the umpires.
Oh. Nice job by the catcher.
That allows Frusto.
He just knew, he knew this backstop from playing here. Some catchers might have overrun that, and the runner would have went to third. Yeah, just over the years working, I was fortunate to be an assistant GM with the Wellsville Nitros for their first season, I think in '98.
And the Nitros ended up moving to Dansville.
Yeah, and just so working in this league, you like I said, that this, as you said, the playoff run. Players, I mean, yes, they want to go to the next level, but they get homesick. They miss home, they miss the girlfriends, they miss the food, and sometimes they're either clocked out or checked out, or maybe an injury, and they go home. But when you have a core group of guys who are together and a coaching staff who kind of keeps it together, that's when you have a successful season in this league, and this is the tough part. And, and I tell the high school kids who complain, we can only play 20 games in New York State, and sometimes with rainouts and stuff, you're down to 16, 17, and it's just, if you can't take that, playing 42 games here in 2 months and then the grind of a college season and then fall ball, it's a lot of baseball. So this is quite a commitment for these guys to be doing this.
This is Gage Wheaton, who grounded out to short his first at bat.
Now, maybe you can help me with this. Wasn't there a Gage Wheaton who played for Wayland-Cohocton? Is that the same name? I know this
Unless
kid's
he
not.
moved to Irwin.
Well, no, this isn't him, but
the name sounds very familiar now that you mentioned
it. Thought for sure.
1-2 now.
Another good high school baseball program.
Yes,
And
Marcus Brem, who's off today.
Yes, he played in the All-Star game, correct?
He's not even, I don't even see him here. He's not even listed as a substitute today. Usually I see him milling about. I don't even see him here at all.
Well, he was not only a tough out, but tough on the bases. It's like when that kid was on first with no outs, you can almost guarantee he's going to score.
And strike three for the third out. Nice job by Mike Protz. Takes his hat off.
The Rapids get 1 run on 1 hit.
A little disappointed in something, probably giving up that 1 run, but he'll shake it off.
Steamers 3, Rapids 1.
He's the one that likes to chew gum. Every time I see him, he's got a huge wad of gum in. I wish we had an advertiser like Big League Chew or something on there.
I think I know those guys.
Today's game is brought to you by the best pizza, wings, subs, and don't forget that salad bar at Giovanni's, open 7 days a week. 607-324-6000 to call ahead, or you can get delivery as well. Thanks, Giovanni's. Looking for a place to stay? It's the Main Street Inn in Hornell, brand new facility located on Main Street. Log on to www.hornellthemainstreetin.com or call 607-968-1148, the Main Street Inn. And Lamax Automax. Maximize your dollars every day with a trip to Lamax Automax and Lamax Pro Edge Tire and Auto. Complete auto care, including collision. Thanks to the Lamakia family at Lamax Automax. Log on to Lamax Automax. That's with 2x's.com for complete auto care, including collision. It's 2 for $6. With freshly cracked eggs, all your favorite breakfast sandwiches. Mine is the sausage, egg, and cheese on an English muffin, like I've mentioned 100 times. Stop into the Tim Hortons right down the street from the Hornell High School. Tim Hortons. Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. Call 324-7400. Thanks, Brian Butler, Mike Hess, Darryl Howell, and the crew at Butler Excavating and City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. And last but not least, John Dagan, attorney at law. 29 Church Street in Hornell, 607-324-6690. All types of law. Thanks, John N. Dagan.
Well, speaking of that Big League Chew, Aaron Judge has his new Big League Chew out, and I was able to do his photo and video shoot for that in New York City for his it's called Grand Slam Grape.
He's a large man, isn't he?
He is, and just a great person, too. Proceeds of his gum go to his All Rise Foundation, which I think a lot of people are familiar with Aaron Judge. So I've been lucky enough to have to run these photo and video shoots for the last 2 MVPs, Aaron Judge and Josh Allen. And one thing that's amazing about both of these individuals, we have them for about an hour, hour and a half. Not once did either of them pull out their cell phone.
Oh, nice.
You wouldn't. It's like the crew is there. I don't care if it was hanger-ons, people from maybe Wegmans who's got the cereal, or people from Dick's Sporting Goods. Anyone who's at these shoots, everyone's got their phones. Or got their phones out or checking their phones. And Aaron and Aaron and Josh Allen they were so focused on being professional and doing their job, and both of them donate all their money to charity.
Oh, foul ball. Ty Kenny, full count tie.
It's always good to see a Kenny in the lineup for
yes.
Hornell. But that's that was a nice thing about Josh. We did a cereal and a coffee with him, and he didn't want to see a dime. He wanted to make sure all proceeds
Now
went
tell some people
right
real quick about the
Sure.
cereal and stuff like that. People that don't live around here, I don't think are familiar with
that's true.
the fundraising that goes on.
Let's see if we can beat this one out.
No.
Yes, he's safe. Good call.
Pulled him off, yep.
Well, I thought it was a good call. I know somebody who right now is about to show us. If it's
We'll see the replay here.
I mean, you could see the little bit of sunlight there between the base and his foot.
Yeah, he definitely got pulled off.
What a call. Like I said, these umpires are outstanding. Uh-oh.
And he was right there. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not going to overturn this now. Oh, they're saying safe.
Yeah, they called him safe. They just reassured it was safe.
I thought he was pulled off.
Yeah, he was. He's safe.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I thought I misunderstood you. I thought he was called out.
Oh, no. Oh, no. He was right.
It's tough to look on that replay, but he might have been out. It's hard unless
I could see the sunlight.
Go frame by frame.
And again, I tell you, Wyatt Argentieri, he's come a long way. And he's at GCC.
Yes.
And Skip Sherman's just done an outstanding job with so many of these local ball players. The Brats from Bath turned him into All-American. Obviously, bad. They're not going to get two on that.
And no chance for a double play.
But again, Wyatt has had, he's hitting 291 on the season. And, he was tough in high school, but boy, he's just improved his game so much. Every aspect of his game is just improved. And coaching over at Wellsville High School and calling pitches, I've had a chance to really see Wyatt and know these kids, know their swings, know what they can and can't hit. And there's not a lot of weak spots in his game anymore. He was always very good in high school, but I've really enjoyed watching him this summer through your broadcasts or here at the park. But getting back to that, I was fortunate enough to work with my friend Ty Blue, who started Flutie Flakes way back in the day, and Ty actually was working for Clark Bar when the Reggie Bar started.
No, I remember. I love the Reggie Bar.
Yeah, and he.
Now again, Flutie Flakes. Were they the first incarnation of the local cereal products?
Well, no, he's from Pittsburgh, so his first product was Yarmir Yager peanut butter, and he did some stuff with some Pittsburgh athletes, and he was trying to get Tom Glavine, and Glavine's agent asked him to do Doug Flutie, so he orders, I think, 20,000 boxes of, and he comes up with the name Flutie Flakes on the spot, but he did Flutie just to get to Glavine. So, fast forward, they wound up throwing away 20,000 jars of Tom Glavine's marinara sauce. They sell over 3 million boxes of Flutie Flakes with over $12 million going to autism awareness through the Doug Flutie Foundation. So right off the bat, I think that gave his company, obviously, the credibility to athletes and agents that, hey, you're not getting a big bonus up front, but we're for real. You have a foundation or charity, it's going to be a good thing. So just over the years, it's been DeAndre Hopkins from Arizona, Tyler Hero from the Miami Heat, Cam Haywood from the Steelers, even some Kane Brown, the artist, the country singer. So it's been all sorts of different athletes and entertainers, but the Buffalo market, there's nothing like it. Michael Pekka Pickles.
Michael Pekka Pickles.
Michael Pekka's Impeccable Pickles, they were called. We did T.O.'s for T.O., the receiver, and Mario's for Mario Williams, Jim Kelly Crunch, and did a Stephon Diggs hot sauce and blue cheese, just on and on. So the Josh Allen cereal, Josh's Jacks, and then Josh liked coffee, and he picked a coffee he really liked, and so we did a coffee with him as well. And like I said, Josh was just so down to earth and wonderful to work with. I had a time set for him when he was done, and he stayed an extra half hours to take any photos and sign any autographs for any of the crew or anyone who were helping out. And he stayed. He's just an amazing guy.
Yeah.
There's
That's
my
what
piece.
popped
That's exactly what the
and it took that bad bounce.
He must have missed the base.
Oh, and Argenteri could have been on third.
Yeah, I guess he's better safe than sorry on that. I don't think the umpire. I think the umpire was. Well,
I always want to send Argenteri. He's so fast.
Yeah.
I think he would have beat it out even if it was cleanly caught. I really do.
Yeah, I think he missed
Or
second.
cleanly
I don't know
fielded.
if you have that, but he missed second in his mind.
Oh, he missed second.
That's
Okay.
why he wasn't going to go back. Then he decided to go back on his own. I think he did that on his own. He wanted to just make 100% sure. But now, like you said, that would have been a run. Or if he missed the bag, it would have been the third out.
So it was Asher Friedman with that hit.
Yeah, and Friedman with the hit, but also I wonder if Argenteri realized that Cassidy, hitting 324 on the season with a home run, 23 hits. I mean, 2 outs, base hits, going to score him easy.
I mentioned it earlier. He goes to Pomona Fitzer. It's a combination of 2 colleges that created a baseball team. Do you think you're going to see a lot more of these colleges? Of course, it depends on the NILs, I think, and all that money stuff, but here's 2 colleges that created, got together and created one baseball team. I don't know the whole backstory behind it, but sounds kind of interesting. And you saw UAB a couple years ago get rid of their football program financially. You wonder what we're going to see down low.
I mean, obviously we see up to 3 high schools combining for one basketball team.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of crazy to think, why would a college have to merge for a team? But, yeah, you're right. But I don't know. With baseball, I think things are going to change with all the new rules. I mean, you're looking at hundreds and hundreds of kids who are now getting cut from their Division I schools because of the reduction in roster sizes, which is going to make Division 2 and 3 or Division 2, 3 and JUCO that much more competitive. It's going to be harder and harder to play college baseball now. Kind of reminds me of when Manfred got rid of 42 teams in the minors for no reason. Not enough.
And the force at third. And Hornell goes down. So we go to the top of the third inning. Today's game brought to you by Wine Chiropractic Associates, 20 Park Drive. Back and neck pain, headaches, all your spine care needs. It's Dr. John Wine, Dr. Rich Zukowski, Wine Chiropractic. Thanks, Dr. Wine, Dr. Rich Zukowski. Gilio's Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, 382-0836. Thanks, Chad Gilio. And don't forget to stop into Rustic Lux, reloved refurbished furniture for Rustic Lux, as they're having the Dizzy Bat Race, which in its history I've only seen run maybe once or twice perfectly. This one looks like it's going to go good. The one girl's going awful slow. You can't get Dizzy going slow.
She wants to win. But she also, the one going slower has a farther run than the one who's going faster. So let's see if it pays off. Oh.
Yeah, it did. She went slow and didn't get as dizzy.
Just a reminder, please return all foul balls that stay inside the stadium to the steamer dugout.
Oops. Want to thank Maple City Collision Auto Body Repair Shop. The best auto body repair shop is Maple City Collision, all makes and models, all years. Thanks, John Birch, owned and operated up there in North Hornell.
You know what's kind of neat here is as soon as I open up my YouTube, it goes right to your page.
Well, that's the way everyone should.
But I see in the comments we have some breaking news. Marcus Brem is here.
I see that. By Marcus Brem's baseball YouTube channel, it's called. That's awesome.
I love it. He's
I didn't purpose. I just noticed the lineup that was sent to me didn't even have him as reserves. I don't believe. I'm going to double check unless I just.
I think that's actually his. It might be his fan page.
Let me look here real quick. Yeah, see, I don't even see him listed. He's not even listed as a reserve. And aren't you supposed to list if them as a reserve if there's a chance they go into the game, right?
Yes, but this isn't the official lineup card either. This is just printed.
No, this here is the official one. They sent me.
Oh, you have the...
Yeah, I have it.
Oh.
Brem's not on it.
Oh. There you go. Well, I have his stats here from the website that you gave me, so that's good enough for me.
Well, I'm not saying he's not on the team. He's definitely on the team. He's just not in the lineup tonight and not on the... Yeah, that, you know, you always wonder, is he just got to, you know, obviously he played in the
All-Star
game yesterday too, and I think he played most of the game.
Yep.
So.
Well, he coaxed another fly ball. Oh, this one's trouble. 4 guys calling it. 4 guys called, then 2 guys called, and 2 collided, and 1 caught it.
Whose ball is that?
The short. I'll tell you. You know, you always say, well, it's easier to come in on a ball.
Yeah.
But the way the shortstop took charge on that right off the bat, he had a beat on that one, and
yeah,
you know, your shortstop's one of your best athletes on the field
right.
too, and he really looked like he had the confidence. But that was so high, it allowed 4 guys, including the second baseman, to come over on that, which was interesting. High school baseball is a different animal when it comes to those pop-ups. You know, I obviously in college and the pros, the pitcher never takes a pop-up. But I kind of coach that a little different in high school because usually your best athlete is pitching in a high school game. You know, that's your.
Well, remember when Hornell lost that championship game, and I guess that third out would have been the pitcher. Third baseman didn't even move to come over and try to attempt to get the ball. Left it for the senior, the pitcher, to be his last out of the championship game. He drops it. Then obviously, people that follow sports know what happened to that. After that, I got 78 million views of the team coming back. But that was a perfect example. And I've seen it here this year too, where you don't want your pitcher because they stumble coming off the mound.
Yeah.
They, you know.
Yep, but again, that being said, that pitcher, when he's not pitching, he's playing shortstop or he's playing center, and there's really no other positions he's playing in. That's the guy I am okay with taking pop-ups. But again, you need to practice it too.
Well, here's a perfect example. Guzman, who's pitching for Genesee, is also an infielder, and he's batting. You know.
Yeah.
So if he's not pitching, he's on the field. There's a base hit.
Now batting the second baseman, number 7, Eli Hubner.
Brings up Eli Hubner. That's left-handed.
Line drive right at him?
Yep, right to Q, or X-Fang, I should say. What do you have to move, a half a step? 2 down.
Yeah, but again, getting back to those early years and when baseball returned, I believe that would have been summer of 93 or 94, right? When the Dodgers restarted back up with this in the league, and I remember Tim Hudson pitching here, and a lot. Just the league was so good back then. No internet. Everyone knew the Cape Cod League and the Alaska League and a couple leagues out in the Midwest, but this league was one of the best in the country and one of the only ones in the country. A lot of Division I players would be here in this league, and Dave Chamberlain, the old MCC coach, was the president of the league.
Cassidy.
Yeah, gets another nice pop-up. So the gum-chewing pitcher smiles this inning.
So 3-1. We'll be back for bottom of the third after this.
Hello, my name is Destiny, and I've worked at Tim Hortons for 3.5 years.
How are you?
Good, thanks. So you brew coffee every 20 minutes?
We brew our original blend coffee every 20 minutes to make sure it's fresh for every guest we serve.
Thank you very much. Really? Every 20 minutes?
Day or night. I don't know of anyone else who does that, but you can really taste the difference. So it's always fresh, always.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
Emma, did you hear?
Todd's in the hospital.
Who's Todd? He got a collapsed lung from vaping. He thought it was cool.
Not cool.
Promise you won't vape, Emma. It can lead to a lifelong addiction, and we can't be friends if your lungs collapse.
Bogus.
Wacky sitcom teens aren't the best people to talk to your kid about vaping.
Hey, you got a minute?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
So welcome back. 3-1 on the John N. Dagan scoreboard. If you're just joining us, we'll take a look at the standings again here in the NYCBL. Looks like I said Genesee's kind of running away with it. And like I said, I think they would have to lose out and everyone else win for them to be eliminated from the playoff picture. So we'll see what happens. It's Wyatt Argentieri, the center fielder, is our featured player.
And so McEnroe hitting .359. And that average will go down just a tad. That's going to bring up, this is Alex Green.
Nice 3 hits for Hornell, and then this one.
Yeah.
See Gage Wheaton.
I think I know this guy here.
The designated hitter number 33, Alex Green.
Alex has had every bizarre arm, wrist, elbow injury happen, and he has fought through it and rehabbed, and my goodness, he missed the first couple games of his senior year of high school and turned it around. Was the MVP of Section 5 and the catcher on our Section 5 championship team, and now he's at Finger Lakes. Another injury, battles back, and here he is.
I was shocked to see him on the team all of a sudden.
Yeah, he didn't play this season because, again, he's had just 2 bizarre, unrelated injuries. And
he has a brother that plays on Wallsville.
Yeah, Trent. But, boy, Alex just works so hard, and they love him as a teammate. At Finger Lakes, he couldn't play during the season, but there he was at every game and, you know, doing whatever needed, helping out. He's even on some of their videos. And so, great teammate. And when it comes to catching pens, he's one of those guys who's the first one there and the last one to leave. Like, the younger kids would come in, the JV modified kids, and he would stay to catch them. That's just the kind of kid Alex Green is. Oh, it doesn't have enough. Quick inning.
Another one for Wheaton.
No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base after 3 innings of play on the Ryan HC scoreboard. Steelers 3, Rapids 1.
So we go to the 4th. Today's game brought to you by Dr. Pat Pico, MD, 15 Lotus Street in Wellsville, 585-596-4129. Providing quality care to the residents of Steuben, Allegheny County for over 25 years. It's Dr. Pat Pico. Simmons and Rockwell Ford, Simmons and Rockwell Nissan, right across the street from each other. Top-notch sales service. Make car buying simple when you drive your deals at Simmons and Rockwell. Over 300 new and used vehicles on the lots there at Simmons and Rockwell. Check them out. And, of course, our friends at the Ryan Agency, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. 3 great locations to serve you better. Thanks to Jeff Ryan for insurance protection you can rely on for home, auto, business, motorsports as well. It's the Ryan Agencies. And Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorney's offices in Buffalo, Rochester, New York City. Call 585-262-COMP for Greg Connors. Thanks, Connors and Ferris. Now, they sponsor the Buffalo Bills training camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the lone sponsor, aren't they? They're the big featured
the big
sponsor.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a new thing with the Bills. They've been bringing a lot of companies, and instead of having a million companies and looking like a NASCAR thing, they're looking for one person to really step up. And
Connors and Ferris, Greg Connors graduated from Hornell High School, a good friend of mine growing up.
They did. They stepped up, and boy, Rochester, Hornell, we're so lucky that the camp is here. I remember when it was in Fredonia.
I'm president of the Kiwanis Club. I'm on the sports night committee. I call him. It's not even it's not even how much does it cost. Just send me a bill, And he gets his marketing people a hold of me. They give me marketing material, and just a class act.
Yeah, it really is.
Got Sportsman of the Year last year at Sports Night.
Yep.
Well deserved.
Yeah, and I enjoy talking to him at the Alfred University football games as well. He's a big supporter there, and
there's the Connors family, whatever that is.
The pavilion.
Pavilion, yeah, I couldn't. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
remember.
It's fun just talking about the years and the rivalries between Wellsville and Hornell, or Hornell and a lot of the other towns and games that I've seen over the years. But yeah, it's nice. You have a good base of advertisers, and the other thing that Paul Welker's done outstanding here with the Steamers is the host families, and you can just see them all here up and down the third base line and first base line in the stands. They're kind of their own little community.
Yes.
You know them in the community, but when you host a player, you really get to know the other families pretty well, because you're sitting here for 9 innings, and it's neat, and it's neat to see all these friendships that happen, and especially the relationships. That one's out of play. The relationships with the players as a host parent. And I had a catcher one year, and we would go see him play up near Boston in college, and we're still friends, still talk. He's a police officer in Boston. They were just another pitcher I had went to Marshall, and we would visit him, and so it's just really neat to see them now married and kids and their families, and still talk to them.
It's emotional for me when the season ends as well. I'm here for every game, and not only that, but you see the kids don't want to leave the field.
Right.
It is, and I don't want to say strange, it is awesome.
Yeah.
Because they'll just hang around, keep talking to each other for like an hour, maybe 2 hours after the game's over. Just sitting around.
Yeah, great talk. Ball, you. He knew that no one was going to collide with him.
Nice job by Friedman.
And it's nice seeing Colin Johnson coaching again. I had the opportunity to coach Colin for the Wellsville American Legion baseball team, and we were one game away from going to the state championship, and he was a heck of a catcher and kept catching professionally. He was in Texas, and just Colin loves the game of baseball, and I know he loves coaching these kids for Hornell.
That one, I zoomed into Cassidy, and it wasn't Cassidy.
No, that's the second.
It didn't go that deep. Apologize.
He's doing a great job
just
getting ground out some easy pop-ups right now. He's really settled in after that one bad inning. But I knew the kids from Hornell were going to like playing for Colin Johnson. He's definitely a player's coach.
Yeah. I was talking to someone, I can't remember who it was. They said they coached him, and he apparently played Little League or All-Stars in Hornell.
Yes, he did.
So they coached him. I knew he was from the area. I just didn't know him that
Alfred Almond.
Yeah.
So he would go, he liked to play where he would get great competition. He played for the Alfred Almond teams, the house leagues, but he would go to wherever, and he was a great wrestler. Very, very heady baseball player, for sure. And he's been an assistant coach at Alfred State with wrestling and baseball. And again, he's just always there doing everything possible to make those programs successful. So
I have to text him every day just to remind him to send me the lineup, pester him, because I'm sure I'm the last person on his mind when he's got a game coming up. But he does about an hour before the game. I have to scramble and put the the graphic together that's got the lineup and it's got the fielding. This one popped up.
Yeah, again, another easy one. Keeping the pitches down, too. I know Coach Johnson loves that.
After 3.5 innings of play on the Ryan AC scoreboard, Steamers 3, Rapids 1.
Today's game brought to you by First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Open an Apex checking account. Apex means the best, the top. Thanks, First Heritage Federal Credit Union. Check out all the financial services that First Heritage can offer you. First Heritage Federal Credit Union. And your local sports medicine team is orthopedic surgeon Dr. Andrew Wilhelm. And there's Mariah Whittage and Kent Costello in the photo as well. Injured, they've got you covered. 607-385-3740. Here and by. Hornell City Mayor wishes the Hornell Steamers good luck the rest of this season and into playoffs, hopefully. Through experienced leadership, always helping move Hornell forward and working for the betterment of the community. Get out and vote for Mayor John Buckey running for his third term this November.
Yes.
I'll get it right. Apex Chiropractic, there's Dr. Joseph McKay. Another good supporter of local sports is Dr. McKay. 44 Genesee Street in Hornell. He's a professor of nutrition and a professional natural bodybuilder. It's Apex Chiropractic, thanks. Apex, the logo print company across from the Hornell High School. You need does anyone print bumper stickers anymore? I mean, they know they do, but I don't ever see bumper stickers anymore. But if you need a bumper sticker or even a billboard, logo print company can do it. They embroidery, screen printing, and so much more. And how about Wilkins Auto Sales, State Route 21, just outside the Hornell city limits for car haulers, utility trailers, dump trailers. Call Kevin Wilkins at Wilkins Auto Sales. You can tell him by the way he walks.
That's right. Charleston's walking above the 300 line, hitting 303, 76 at bats. So that's a legit 303. He's got 3 doubles, home run and a triple.
He's from Las Cruces, New Mexico.
Nice.
I was just looking up Santa Fe today. Businesses for sale in Santa Fe, and I don't know why I kind of got distracted and started looking up the information about it, and a lot of desert there.
Just drive that. I drove to San Diego once. That was something else.
You drove through where? I'm sorry.
I drove to San Diego once, and driving through those states.
I've been to San Diego, and I brought this story up one other time. When we flew into San Diego, it was 42 degrees. By the nighttime, it was 90. I've never seen a differential in temperature in one day ever in my life. They have the one runway airport that you fly into, and it's like you can see people working in their buildings. 3-1 count.
Oh.
Full counts.
Boy, I bet he'd like another chance at that.
Guzman up to 57 pitches so far here through.
A 3-1 fastball just below the numbers. I mean, I know the letters. I'm sure he thought it might have been a ball, but there you go.
A walk. Now, I've brought this up, but what is your take on this? In the Major League Baseball and in college, they say 80% or 8. I can't remember now. If I can't remember if it's 70 or 80% of the times a ball is thrown on a full count. So they suggest you should take a full count pitch.
80%?
Yeah, 80. I can't remember if it was 75 or 80%. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. That's why I brought it up here a couple times.
Interesting.
And sure enough, I bet. Of course, this is collegiate league, but it's still college. I bet you 9 out of the first 10 full counts we got to were balls.
Interesting.
And of course, they didn't take them all the time. They were swinging, but it would have been a ball.
Well, let me. Oh, it might drop. Yes.
Oh, I thought he had a chance for it.
Well, that's great base running.
He's all right.
Yeah, he might have got the wind knocked out of him on that. They're just kind of clutching his chest. I hope that's all it was. And
I was worried about you didn't want to see anything with the shoulder. You know what I mean? Let's take a look at the replay here.
Yeah, it looked like he, I don't know, but I saw him bounce, so we'll see what you got.
It's hard to tell.
You're right, he definitely came down on the shoulder, but
he's smiling. Anyway,
yeah,
that's a good
well,
sign.
you know, too, when you do hit the shoulder, there's that sharp pain like a stinger that it's a strange.
We definitely don't want anyone hurt. You know,
Yeah,
these kids are all awesome to watch and awesome to film. And a lot of these players know each other from other schools or on the same team as them or have played AAU. Is there AAU baseball?
No.
I don't know.
No, but
I just made that up. They play AAU baseball together. Travel baseball.
Yeah, there's every ridiculous travel agency name I've ever heard. There's the Northeast Elite Diamond Star Gold, everything's. Oh, you get to buy 50/50s? This is some, can't see this. We're going to support the Steamers here, $5 at a time.
Got to buy our 50-50 raffle. I'm gonna win one of these times.
You've never won. Yeah, I think this is your night. Of course, Peisch and I are just doing this for entertainment purposes only.
Brings up Wyatt Argentieri. Argentieri grounded into that fielder's choice in the second inning. Is 0 for 1. And actually, they're taking a trip to the mound here.
No, they're going to go to.
They're replacing the pitcher.
Going to a new pitcher. So
Guzman out.
I'll have to give signs here.
See who they replace him with here. Well, whoever it is, we'll be back.
Costs are rising, and the Ryan agencies are taking action. We trim the cost of your insurance with cutting-edge ideas. Want money back in your pocket? A quick call can result in savings without sacrificing coverage. The Ryan agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
Opening doors to your future at Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Combine tech skills and knowledge to analyze problems and succeed together. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at alfredstate.edu.
So Blake Bowman takes over on the mound. Blake with a .406 batting average. He's appeared in 31 innings he's pitched. He's got a 4-1 record, so as a starter.
So you got
impressive.
corners in with runners on first and second. And yep, they are anticipating the bunt. They got the bunt, and wow, you talk about working that to perfection. It was a good bunt, but even better defense by the Rapids. I mean, they were charging all the way.
Now batting the left fielder, number 16, Ash Bay.
Looking at the replay, I almost wonder if he would if he went in head first or arms first that time to third, he would have been safe probably. But
well, it was a big out. You had to get the guy over.
I mean, it obviously wasn't a tag, but still, it looked like he would have made it. One count. Top of the order, X-Fang
you don't see a lot of spin moves to second from lefties, and it's interesting. I'm trying to watch a shortstop to see if he's giving any signs with his glove or arms to the pitcher, because he is giving a second look. There's that look.
Fang 1 for 2. Had that hit in the first and struck out in the second.
Well, let's see if he can work a 3-2 walk. I'm really going to watch this now that you said that. I'm I'm all in on this 3-2 take a pitch philosophy you have. Or not even philosophy. Boy, he got a nice hold of that one. That's to the fence and right. Well, look at the speed. Great job by the umpires. Wow.
So a triple.
That left that wood bat like it was an aluminum bat, didn't it? What a shot.
Fang's first triple of the year.
Batting the shortstop, number 10, Asher.
That's 2 triples tonight. You don't see a lot of triples. Now they're still in a great situation. This is what they were trying to do with the bunt. They were trying to bunt a runner over to third to have 1 out and a runner on third. Well, they're in that situation right now. Infield's in. And the Rapids are feeling it right now. They know that one more run, the way the pitching and defense is holding up tonight for Hornell, this run is a big one.
Hornell 5 runs on 5 hits. There's a strike.
That might have been out of the zone, but it was definitely a pitch he knew he could lift to left field for an RBI. I think that's what he was looking for right there, and might be trying to do the same thing right here. Just trying to do his job. Get a fly ball out of the infield, get the run in. Oh, boy. Wow, this ball.
Asher got on the hard way with a hit by pitch in the first, and then, of course, had that hit into right field in the second.
Yeah, that ball got him pretty good, too, on the hit by pitch. The last pitch must have been outside, because that pitch looked to be in about the same location, and I watched part of this game behind the catcher, and this umpire's zone is just outstanding. So 2 strikes, got to make contact. Ooh. He didn't like it.
Now batting the right fielder, number 27, Caleb Cassidy.
Well, this kid's played well in right field.
Brings up Caleb Cassidy. He's had that 2 RBI double in the first and grounded out to the fielder's choice in the second.
He's having a nice day today defensively and offensively. And look at this. Almost like slow pitch softball the way he just put it right where he wanted.
Swinging at the first pitch.
Outstanding. That's a big run for the Steamers with 2 outs, because this Rapids, I mean, they're not in first place for nothing. It's like you said, they'd have to lose out to relinquish first place. So let's see if this lefty has a move. We haven't seen any of the pitchers going over to first with any kind of a real move.
Yeah, now that you mentioned that, I haven't seen anybody throw over to first, maybe once or twice.
Yeah, once I saw a kid step off. Wasn't a real move.
Hornell able to grab 3 in that inning.
Steelers get 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors and 1 man left on base. Your 4 innings of play on the Ryan AC scoreboard. Steelers 6, Rapids 1.
Today's game brought to you by Twin Hickory Golf Club at 18 challenging holes overlooking the beautiful Genesee Valley. Thanks to Twin Hickory. Log on to twinhickorygolfclub.com. Check out their membership rates. Join leagues as well. We got to see this race.
What do we got? That's too hot for putting clothes on.
John Eckers is hi from New Jersey. Hi, John. Lester Lasher gives us the updates on the scores. Dansville beat Salamanca, which isn't good. We need Salamanca to win that. This game was 6-0 by Salamanca. So, today's game is brought to you by Giovanni's, the best pizza, wings, subs, and that great salad bar at Giovanni's. Is there any place in Wallsville that has a salad bar?
Not like Giovanni's.
What's that?
No, and not like Giovanni's.
No.
I don't know. I was shocked to. I mean, we went in there after a game. Can't think we were up somewhere far. We had to play up in Rochester, and we got there before Giovanni's closed, and the salad bar was open, and it was so good. And to find out that they cut everything up fresh in the morning, it makes sense. Yeah. I was wondering, and I had no idea that they made the meatballs and the sauce and the pizza dough. Everything's made in the morning in the salad bar. It's quite a thing. I got to watch it one time, and I don't know if it was because I was hungry or watched the process of a pizza, but when they opened the doors at 11, that first slice was so good. Maybe because I'd watched the process and knew that this was the freshest piece of pizza I'll ever eat in my life. But yeah, that is interesting. I don't know. Maybe during COVID, everyone shut down with the salad bars. I'm glad they still have theirs.
So top of the 5th inning.
Ooh, that'll be foul.
Going to be foul.
Well, you brought up San Diego. I thought the temperature is just always 72 to 74 degrees, no matter what time of the day.
Yeah, that's what I was shocked. We flew in on. We got there at like 6:30 in the morning, and by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it was a 40-degree temperature difference. It was crazy.
Well, I had to drive there in summer of 2013 to take my son to college. And he had been looking at some local schools to pitch for. He looked at Bonaventure, and we went to Fredonia for a visit during about an ice storm. So he goes out to San Diego with his mom for his visit, and he calls me. He says, "I'm going to school here." I go, "You've already been to the school?" He goes, "No, we're on the tarmac." He goes, "I'm going to school here. This weather's perfect." He landed in San Diego and said, "This weather's for me."
Now, I had it real good being in San Diego. Stayed at the Hotel Coronado.
Oh, yeah.
On the island. And my sister is a corporate travel agent, so we flew for $25 and we stayed there for 3 or 4 days for $25.
Wow. It's funny about the pride that you have for the manufacturing in Hornell and Wellsville. Like, you can be anywhere in the world and see stuff made at Alstom. Yes. And for me, I was in San Diego and knew somebody who was active Navy, and he got us on one of his ships. And as we're getting the tour, there's the steam turbines were made at Dresser-Rand and Wellsville and had the sign on it. And it's
crazy.
Yeah, you feel like, wow, you think of the guys who are working all the time. I wonder if they ever get a chance to experience, to see where their work is. It is. But, of course, the pride now is Alstom. Alstom's everywhere. There you go. He's got the curveball back, the command back. He threw 2 or 3 that were not so good. Got a runner on, but
Walker back to first.
And that's going to be the key. He started the game with a lot of fastballs, and that's something that I've noticed in college. It seems to be a new trend. You start with a lot of fastballs, then you start working into your off speed, and that's exactly what he's done this game. He's definitely working that off speed pitch in a lot more since the first inning. Now there's a decent lead, a little bit more than he had before.
Especially with Protz being a left-hander.
Yeah, that's
like that snap hook out over there.
You just throw over once just to keep him honest, because that's the advantage of a lefty. It takes 2 hits to score him.
Caden Walker going into his sophomore year, too, at Union University.
There it is. Look at the change of speeds on that curveball. That was outstanding right there. Almost looked like a slow pitch or a fast pitch softball, a changeup. The batter was fooled so bad.
Zachary Gibson looking at a 1-1 count. He popped up twice. Is 0 for 2 today.
Slide step that time. He didn't bring the leg up that time. It was a quick slide step, and I think that threw the batter off as well a little bit.
Good news that Olean lost today to Horseheads.
There you go. I really enjoy watching the game within the game. The runner at first base and just seeing if he's got that lead with his right foot just beyond the cutoff. And it's interesting to see, does he get it a little more? Does he start to lean?
I wonder if Protz is waiting for him to get a little comfortable here. And
yeah, does he have a lean?
Throw it over.
And again, he induces another fly ball. That one, center fielder needs to call everyone off, and he does.
Nice play by Wyatt Argentieri.
He made that look easy, but there's no wind, but that ball definitely looked like it was coming back towards the infield, and he made that one look easy.
Base number 3, Braden Dyke.
So Protz is, again, the defense is behind him, and he's giving up some pretty weak fly balls. That one's not so weak, but it's still a fly ball.
And it's also hitting to the deepest part of the park.
Yes. About 370, 369 on that one.
No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. After 4.5 innings of play on the Ryan AC scoreboard, Steamers 6, Rapids 1.
So today's game brought to you by 2 for $6 at your local Tim's Hortons right here in Hornell. Favorite breakfast sandwich. I bought those a couple days. I can't eat 2 breakfast sandwiches in the morning. So I had one and then put the other one in the fridge. Great deal here at your local Tim Hortons in Hornell. Looking for a place to stay when you're visiting? Or just trying to get out of your house for the night? Stay at the Main Street Inn. The Hornell Main Street, Hornell, the MainStreetInn.com, or call 607-968-1148. And by Lamax Automax, maximize your dollars every day with a trip to Lamax Automax and Lamax Pro Wrench Tire and Auto, complete auto care including collision. Thanks to Chuck Lamacchia and Charlie Lamacchia at Lamax Automax. And by Butler Excavating and Concrete, City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair, call 324-7400. Thanks Brian Butler, Mike Huss, Darryl Howell and the crew, Butler Excavating and City View Towing, Transport, and Auto Repair. On the mound is number 22, Kamalo Alm.
No, don't know that name.
Kamalo with a 9 ERA. He's only pitched in 5 innings this year.
Yeah, he's throwing sidearm. And he first pitch right off the bat, he threw a slider, kind of a submarine slider. So you already know what you're getting into here. Now he's going to go fastball. Let's see if he goes submarine.
Now,
yep.
He's someone I would be taking up there as a batter. He's walked 7 and only struck out 5.
Yeah, plus with that weird delivery, but
yeah,
we'll see.
Let him throw the first strike.
We had a kid, when I coached a year at Genesee Community College, and we had a pitcher, I believe his name is Anthony Canavel from Dansville. And he was pretty good in high school, but definitely not a college pitcher. Just didn't have the speed and breaking ball, but switched him to this delivery, this sidearm delivery, and he became our hold guy. He would throw almost every 7th or 8th inning, and just one-time throw. You're not going to touch him. It was a lot of ground balls and flyouts. So there's something to be said about this kind of delivery. And I don't know the history behind this pitcher here, but you almost wonder, looking at his speed, if overhand, that just wasn't his game, and now he's developing this, sidearm pitch. And, again, that's probably why he doesn't have the innings either, because he's in the developmental stage of something. But he's facing Alex Green. Well, Peisch, you said that they should take pitches. He just took the first 2. And again, watching Alex Green battle back from those injuries is just really rooting for this kid to show something.
Especially when a kid has the heart like he does.
Yeah.
For the game and just loves it so much to be sidelined like he is. It's just got to be driving him crazy.
He went a little too downstairs for that one. Yeah, sometimes you got to remember you're not playing high school. You don't have to go after those 2-strike pitches like you do in high school. And
nice job by Stroud.
That was the point I was going to make when you were talking about the 3-2 pitches. I just think in high school, the strike zones are so inconsistent, or maybe they're consistent but just not consistently good. I know a lot of umpires will give the outside a lot, but at least they're consistent with it. And I think 3-2 counts in high school. There's no way that average is that high.
No. They didn't. It wasn't. It was on the Mets broadcast.
Yeah.
Cole and Keith Hernandez and they were talking about it. Ron, and that was the stat in the major leagues.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And they mentioned college too.
Wow.
All I know is I did my own little study.
Another base hit. Boy, the Steamers are just doing a great job with these seeing eye singles. Yeah, and I like that you did that. That's fascinating to me.
Now batting the second baseman, number 12, Jacob Charleston.
Brings up Charleston. Charleston batting .303.
Boy, it's got to be confusing for your listeners tonight as they tune in and they're wondering, why am I hearing Darling and Hernandez, but it's actually Anderson and Peisch. I'm sorry, it's actually Peisch and Anderson. So it's, I know we sound just like those guys. But
So just a little background. I've known John for a number of years. He's way back to the early 90s. And he was the reporter for the Evening Tribune, which is a very good paper in its day.
Oh,
and when was the demise of the Tribune?
It was, when the current Gannett, which was Gatehouse and Gannett, and they wound up merging. And there's a fair ball. Oh, this is going to be a run, isn't it? Oh, he holds them. I love the aggression of the Hornell coaches, but one out in the way they're hitting. But I remember, when we started this, like you said about the press. Once you take the press out of a building, it's the heart and the soul. It happened in '86 in Wellsville. It happened in Hornell. Once the press is gone, it's, oh boy. But they got rid of our layout department. And boy, when I started in '92, Joe Capozzi was helping out doing that on weekends.
Joe, God rest his soul.
What a great man he was. And he used to be a columnist for us, too. He'd write a column.
Yeah, that's what people did, wore multi hats.
He would.
Multiple hats.
Joe just loved coming in and doing the cut and paste, and we'd run the paper through, pieces of paper through a waxer, put it on the page, and we did our layout. This was long before years of computerized layout, but we didn't have a lot of overhead in Hornell. Like the reporters and editors, we would lay out pages. So when they got rid of our staff and said that the layout was going to be done overseas and then in Texas, that's when I realized this isn't going well. Oh, what a clutch piece of hitting. Yeah, you got to hold him on that one. Wow. So the
nice job by Ty Kinney on that.
the day when they were going to that, this is really interesting. We had an outstanding editor in Andy Thompson in Hornell.
Oh, I remember Andy.
And I'll tell you, you talk about a guy who was firm and fair with his employees, very loyal to Hornell, very loyal, but also he didn't mind mixing it up with Mayor Hogan or anybody else, but it was never personal with him. He was, and even if you didn't agree with him or got in arguments, everyone always walked away still respecting him, and he was a great newspaper man, but he wasn't going to stand by and watch this happen. And I'll never forget, he said, if we go to this, get rid of our layout, I'm walking out, I'm done. And he did. Yeah. He stood true to his word and left. And I couldn't believe it.
So Wyatt Argentieri pops it up.
Get foul. Get out of play. Well, this is trouble. Yep.
And he drops it, yep.
No talk at all between the third baseman and the catcher.
No.
That could have been a scary moment right there. They were both coming pretty good. Let's see if they're gonna.
Saw it kind of late.
Oh, and that all went down. Then again, instead of hiring a new editor in Hornell, they just told me, "Okay, you're the Hornell editor too." And it was just years of someone leaving and not being replaced, and it was really tough for us to cover things because we just didn't have the staff. But it was, I don't know, there's always something special about the newspaper and covering things and talking to people beforehand and, covering election nights, late nights, pizza till 1 a.m. And,
then when I became successful, really put the nail in the coffin for the trip.
Well, yeah, of course. We had that competition there.
And that's why I do my little news part, too, on Place News.
Yeah, which is, again, that's why every time I open my phone, you're popping up because I click follow, see first, and it's tremendous. And then the next thing I do is text you, can I borrow that photo?
Which I don't mind.
I love it. And I'm actually consulting right now for a company called WIC Communications, and I'm helping run a couple of papers in the Midwest. I'm doing that. It takes a lot of time out, but I still contribute. Like I write a little bit for the Hornell Sun, the Wellsville Sun, once in a while, and when it moves me. But what's really cool is because of your reporting, like the incident with the umpire going down. As a reporter, that kind of moves me to go beyond and do us, because that's what we do as newspaper journalists, right? We go more than what you see on TV or what you hear on the radio. So you showed what happened. And then it's always been the job of a journalist, of a writer, to then dig deep. Let's get the background behind this trainer. Let's talk to Paul. Let's find out the condition of the umpire. Because when the game's over, you've shut down. And, of course, you did post some updates. But it was really fun to write that. And I even called and interviewed you that night about the umpire who went down. That was...
And the good thing is he's going to come back, apparently, and umpire the last week.
Well, that's great, because that was one of the scariest things I've seen. It was just, that was something else. But yeah, I missed that.
Nice at bat by Argentieri.
Yes. Yeah, I'll tell you, again, his eye, you see the way he just fouls off pitches that are 50-50 and looking for a pitch he can drive, and drew a nice walk. But we used to have the, back when the radio station was, pretty big. Well, both the stations were good, but, that was just fun times. I do miss it, but I'm glad you're still here and keeping us, keeping things going.
I look at my retirement, I'm going to take everything I possibly can, the best time for me, but I'm still going to do what I do. I'm not going to give this up until I can't do this anymore. Even if you have to, you'll be wheeling me in, John.
Yeah, that's true. And I'll tell you, you talk about my life and my everything coming full circle. One of the host parents is Lynn Brennan.
Yeah.
And Lynn she came in as a photographer for us from Boston. Yep. And my goodness, her photos of Hornell winning state in football. Her photos, the grade 8 photos, the photo shoot she did. And again, the company then said, no more photographers. So Andy Thompson comes up with this brilliant idea and makes her our Sunday paper editor. And we were not going to let her fail. But she became just a tremendous editor and writer. And next thing you know, we had a writer-photographer on staff. And so, that again, you talk about the heydays. But even she saw the writing on the wall, and she left. And then, so I'm sure. And Lynn took the funniest newspaper phone call I've ever had, other than Patrick Mahomes' mom getting a hold of me once. I'll have to tell you that story. But Lynn gets a call one day, and it said, this was after the Sunday paper came out, it said, you know, all you guys do is write about Hornell football. I'm so sick and tired of reading about Hornell football. And which I know a lot of people were, but my God, that was the best team. That was the biggest news. Everyone, you know, and
they had the longest winning streak in New York State history.
Right.
At the time.
But this woman's reasoning was tremendous. As we wait for this pitch, she said, "You never write about the Avoca football team. It's always Hornell, nothing about Avoca, and I'm getting really tired of it." So after a pause, Lynn says, "Ma'am," and she says, "What? Avoca doesn't have a football team." And this woman gathered her thoughts and says, "Well, maybe if you covered them, they would."
I'm telling you what, Avoca, Prattsburgh, and those teams had some great basketball teams. And I know you guys covered them extensively.
Yeah.
They went to states and
Oh,
stuff.
that was fun to go to Glens Falls with that group, and you know, what a ragtag
Division
group.
I players came out of those teams, and those are little towns, you know, that sent players to Division I. Full count in the dirt. What I tell you, it's another.
You're right.
walk
All
and a full
right.
count.
Peisch is on to something.
But I beat the horse to death, though. I've talked about it
It's all right.
a couple dozen times.
It's good. And we got to keep bringing it up because, like I said, SNY is going to hear it and steal you away. Is that where are they still? Is that where they're on? Where are they doing the Mets games?
sorry,
Where
say that again?
Where do they do the Mets games now? Are they still on SNY?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm surprised Cohen hasn't bought that.
Yeah.
Because that's where the money's at, the media, too, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's a successful broadcast.
Oh, boy. Oh, just foul.
What do you think about the new uniforms?
These green ones?
Yeah.
I love them.
They are
I
nice.
mean, look, you transitioned away from the blue Hornell Dodgers, right? So now you're the Steamers, and the high school team has got some blue with the red. But
and
it's
Hornell's basically official color is green.
Yes, that's
Maple
what.
City.
So you're Oh, there's another. Nope, not a base hit, but. Oh, this is smart. You can go back to second. Go back to second.
And the run scored.
Yes.
Yep.
That was great. They, just by slowing down, allowed the run to count, and the third base coach knew it. So.
Let's take a look at that again.
Wow. Really smart base running there.
Get 3 runs on 3 hits.
So you see the tag, and the coach point right to home, and.
1 man left on base. After 5 innings to play on the Ryan AC scoreboard, Steamers 9, Rapids 1.
Tired of sleepless nights? Say goodbye to restless sleep with a new Serta Perfect Sleeper mattress, engineered for optimal support and comfort. The Serta Perfect Sleeper helps you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. And for a limited time, get a free adjustable base with any Serta Perfect Sleeper mattress. Sleep better, live better with Serta. Only from Serta, made in Jamestown, New York, and on sale at Davidson's Furniture, Hornell, New York.
Dímelo, mi gente, it's Friday night y estamos activos. Head out early. Drinks flowing till 11 p.m. It's gonna be lit.
No sé qué pasó. I didn't even drink that much.
Get 2 breakfast sandwiches for $6 at Tim Hortons. Made with freshly cracked eggs. Made to order and made for your morning. 2 breakfast sandwiches for just $6. Only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons.
At the Ryan Agencies, like you, we live and work here. As costs rise, we get what you're going through. Let us look at your insurance to put money back in your pocket. You have to trust someone. Why not trust the Ryan Agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters?
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
Big Blue welcomes you to Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Learn professional services like business, medical, or food service. Your skills will serve you well in the future. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at alfredstate.edu.
In life.
So Eli Hubner leads things off here. I want to thank John for being with us. And I'm glad he was able to join us because he actually leads a life. It's amazing. Like he said, he runs or assists in running some other newspapers. So he'll be in Denver one day, Detroit the next day. It's crazy the stuff he attends and goes to the Super Bowl. Just great knowledge. So top of the 6th inning. Hornell up 9-1. Protz returns to the mound here as first batter's on.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 30, Jerry Guzman.
So it brings up Guzman, who started the game pitching for the Rapids, but stays in batting. I didn't even notice. Did he move to another position? That one's high. We saw this the last game Protz pitched here in Hornell, where he started to struggle in the 6th inning. So 6 straight balls. Nobody throwing in the Hornell dugout, so doesn't mean they won't take him out. There's a strike. 3-1. And a strike. Guzman thought it was a ball. And it is a walk. So 2 on, nobody out here in the start the 6th.
Now batting the first baseman, number 16, Lachlan Stout.
Lachlan Stout, 0 for 2, struck out. I have a feeling I'm going to win the 50-50 tonight. I just spent $3,000 today on a new mixing board, audio mixing board, but I think I've got it sold to somebody else. So an extra $80 would be nice. Reaching for that 0-2. One and 2 to Stroud. Forgot there's a D in there. Oh, and he got hit. So he wasn't happy, but it wasn't intentional, obviously, when it's 0-2. Or 1-2, excuse me.
Now batting the right fielder, number 27, Diego Cancel-Otero.
So bases loaded. Nobody out.
Pitching stats.
A run comes home. Like I said, this has been Hornell's MO all season long. Having a big lead and losing it. But obviously it's only one run, but still bases loaded.
Well, they have Andrew Davis warming up in the pen. He's had 9 appearances.
He's always done really well when he comes in.
Yeah, 13 innings. Talking to Coach Johnson before the game, he was going to have Vogel close today, but some things changed, and he's going to have Vogel start tomorrow, and then obviously they were able to transition with Davis.
There's a base hit. So another run.
Now batting the shortstop.
And he just told Davis to hurry up with his warm-ups. So
you all right? I can't shut your mic off, or I would have. I don't have that type of setup with me today.
Well, I just went and got some cold drinks for us, and I think my
I appreciate it.
Chest was not ready for that cold drink. It's used to this hot weather. But the air conditioner's not working in our press box up here.
We're standing on concrete that's 70 years old.
But it's still a grandstand, which is very rare.
And if anybody's been here, some of the parents that are from out of town, if they've been here, this is something you've got to restore. You know, maybe rip all the concrete off in the brickwork and put all new stuff up and keep it the way it was, like they did to the Citrus Bowl down in Orlando. They kept all this, that type of concrete, put new seating in, new netting.
Yeah.
It'll be beautiful. And then put a porch down here for the handicap and
or
stuff.
what about the luxury box glass here behind home plate?
Yeah, right in front of it. That'd be awesome.
That would be fun. That's where the storage is of all the equipment and stuff now. That's going to be foul. That's a break. That would have been another run. Yeah, that's why I was saying earlier those runs were so important, is because this Genesee team is not going to go away. And right now with the pitching situation for the Steamers, Johnson really needs the starters to go deep into the game. He's really wants to get 7 out of them. And obviously last week someone went 9 there with the shutout. I forgot who that was. That was a great performance. But you can see he's laboring a little bit out there. Well, we had safe at first, I think. But he got the first one. Yep. That was almost an inning ender right there. Another run comes in, and here comes the head coach, not the pitching coach. So I think, obviously, this means we're going to see a pitching change. Boy, it would have been nice to get the double play to get out of it, but Bratz is going to come off to a nice applause from the crowd and throw a good game.
Gets a little high five or low five from Hornell's Andrew Davis. Excuse me, I burped.
You know, it's funny we talk about the relievers and this and that, but for Andrew Davis, his whole career has been starting on this mound and going deep into the, you know, he's not used to the relief role.
Lyons has been serving the Hornell area for almost 30 years, providing quality, evidence-based, conservative spine care. Call 607-324-7246.
But the thing is, like I said, he hasn't started a game for Hornell, the Steamers here.
Mm-hmm.
He's simply coming in middle reliever and he's done a great job.
Yeah, but you know, he keeps the ball down. He knows the ballpark. You know, hits his spots. That's why he's so valuable, and I think that's exactly what they were thinking in the situation. We need a ground ball. You know, get out of this inning. Or, you know, Bratz was giving up some of those weaker fly balls, and Davis can certainly do that. I've, again, had a front row seat watching him for a few years.
He's got 16 strikeouts in 13 innings, so.
Yeah. Well, that helps. And he is sneaky fast, too. You know, he'll throw an off-speed pitch and then come back with that fastball just below your knees, and that is tough to make an adjustment, especially when your sight elevates a little bit on an off speed. You know, if it's up, and well, there's a nice slider right there. That's the one that induces the ground outs. So
I've mentioned it before. Comes from a huge athletic family. His uncle played AAA baseball.
I love these facts.
And his first cousin was the #1 recruit in the nation for lacrosse, goes to Notre Dame.
Wow.
And on top of everything, he's a great kid.
Trifecta. And there it is. I mean, it starts right off with that knee bender. And this is the fun part. Now he's up 0-1. Now he can either expand the zone or come back with that fastball. And there it is. Gets the ground out. Exactly why they brought him in. Boom.
Beautiful job.
Double play. Unbelievable. What a job by Davis. Well, Peisch, you've been right on everything tonight, including bringing him in to shut the door.
The Rapids get 3 runs on 1 hit. No errors.
This could be your night, for the 50-50.
After 5.5 innings of play on the Ryan AC scoreboard.
I said I haven't won it this year yet. I usually win it once every year, but I buy $10 worth every time. And I did win the grand year-end prize of $1,100 one year. So that made up for every year.
Meet our steamer interns. You've been selected for our beanbag.
Today's games. Actually, we're going to give you. Our next broadcast will be Thursday as the Olean Oilers come to town. Olean lost today to Horseheads 10-0. So that helps.
You can pick up your prize at the Souvenir Depot.
I want to thank Dr. Pat Pico, MD, 15 Lotus Street, 585-596-4129, providing quality care to the residents of Steuben and Allegheny counties for over 25 years. It's Dr. Pat Pico.
Worth $105. Yeah, the winning ticket, please come up to the press box.
Okay, we got to check our 50-50.
This is why everyone's still here, to see if Peisch wins the 50-50.
2, 3.
Not even close, Peisch.
177.
Nope.
0, 2,
Are you kidding me?
Not even close.
Are you sure these tickets were sold today?
Yeah, they said the red ticket. What do you got?
I got green, just like the uniforms. Red ticket?
They don't have red ticket. I'm just kidding. 2-2-3. I'm not even close. I was like 200 off.
Well, we didn't win the 50-50, so I guess that means I got to work tomorrow.
I would work anyway. I'd donate the money.
If you won the $101, you would have donated $101.
No.
Oh, I think there's a threshold. When it's under 50, but you know the team needs it.
This isn't really a fundraiser for, a needy person or whatever. This is I'm going to take the money here every single time.
Leading off the 6th for the Steamers.
Well, we bought four tickets to get in and supported the concession stand.
And I do but I do write the checks for the Kiwanis Club that we donated money here to the league or to this team this year.
So the 100 would have been good.
But that's not my money, but I do fundraise for it. Caleb Cassidy, 2 for 3 today.
Yeah, having a day.
I think, and without looking at the stats, I think he's gotten better and better all season long.
Mm-hmm.
Caleb has. He's really improved.
Yeah, and his college coaches are seeing the same thing, too. And, again, that's what keeps colleges sending kids to Hornell, when they see improvements. And there he's 3 for 4.
Now he's 3 for 4, yeah.
If they come to these towns, and that's something that's not lost. I mean, baseball is a fraternity like any other sport, and if a town or an organization gets a bad name, that's not a good thing. But they come to Hornell, they have a good experience, they get better, they have good host families, the community is great. Colleges keep sending top-notch players here, and that has happened over the years. It's a lot of years for Hornell.
And you have returning players too that come back.
Yeah, it's
because they like it here so much. Usually one of the top in the attendance as well, so you get a good fan base following you and watch it. You have me.
That's all in the mix, but it is, again, you get to go where your game's gonna be broadcast, which is pretty darn cool. Boy, that was a nice job taking the first pitch, but unfortunately didn't fall. Because that was his first time seeing this pitcher. Now we're all the way back around. So Green, I was just talking to a couple people, and they were saying, I bet Alex wishes he had that bad back. Well, he has a chance now.
Alex Green.
Green wearing the green. Yeah, I'm going to start a campaign, the Hornell Dodgers, or Hornell Steamers, to go to the green uniforms. I like them.
Salamanca's got pink. And another team has turquoise. I can't remember who it was.
Remember the Niagara Power used to have nice uniforms. Wellesley used to have, originally had the teal, like the Charlotte Hornets. Oh, went behind him.
You don't see that often.
Yeah, and Phil Necro actually pitched one season for when they were called the Wellesley Nitros, the Braves. So they were named after the oil boom back in the 40s and 50s for 1 year. Then it went back to the Wellesley Red Sox, Wellesley Yankees, and the Braves. But for 1 year, they were the Nitros, which was interesting. And of course, Hornell had the Dodgers. Green might not see that strike that he's wanted. He had that one deep shot to center. And you know he's hoping this is going to be a strike to extend this at bat. And he got it. So with the Rapids putting a couple runs on the board, 1 out, try to get another run in, get those back, and Green takes ball 4.
So Alm up to 33 pitches. Brings up number 22.
Catcher number 22,
Dalton Groves. Groves 1 for 2 with a walk.
Ooh. Oh, interesting. What do you call that?
Yeah.
They're calling him out. He was on the bag. I saw that coming a mile away. It was almost like the first baseman moved up to make contact with. Now they're going to all talk about this, but I saw the arm go up calling him out. Did you have a good view on that?
Yeah, I'm going to show the replay. Let's see.
Right.
Oh, I guess I missed the end of it. Sorry, I pressed the replay button too late, so I don't have a good replay of it.
Well, the ball was up in, looked like foul territory, so Green was off the bag, and then he went to the bag. When the ball started drifting into play, he knew he better step on the bag and stay there, because if he catches it and then touches the bag, Green's out. So Green went to the bag and stayed there in front of the bag, and the first baseman moved up and he bumped into Green. It almost looked like he knew something was going to happen the way he took 2 quick steps. And then he dropped the ball, and they called interference. It's a tough situation, because what is the runner on first supposed to do? If you step off the bag, it's a double play. And let's see if this is a double play. This could end the inning if it is. So they're calling it out. So they've explained it to the head coach, Colin Johnson. Now they're explaining it. So now they're calling, well, if Alex Green is out, wouldn't that be 3 outs? And the batter's still up. This is interesting. That's why we love this game, right? It's something new every time.
Well, it landed in foul territory, didn't it? The ball?
Yeah, but they're saying I don't know how Green is out and nothing happened with the struck ball.
Well, the ball popped up and landed out of bounds. That's what I thought.
Well, it hit his glove. And, yeah.
It did?
Yeah, it was foul.
Was
he dropped it. Yeah, I guess they're saying because it was a foul ball. I don't know. Whether it was fair or foul, I just don't get it. If a runner runs into a fielder, it's going to be 2 out. It's going to be both of them are out. In that case, just one of them was out. And it's strange. I mean, if Green moves off the bag, it's a double play. So, I don't know. Maybe that was the right thing to do, to stay on the bag and not get doubled off.
Yeah.
Where else can you possibly go that you don't get doubled off on that? And again, it's weird. As spacious as a baseball field is, the ball got hit right on top of where the runner's standing. And how do you get out of the way? And keep your foot on the bag.
But who was on first?
Green was on first, and they're saying he's out. Yeah, exactly. I don't know is on third, and I don't know.
You got to send this to John Boy.
Yeah, no kidding. There you go. You've got that figured out.
No, I don't. They stole it from me.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say, yeah.
They made their money. I didn't make a cent off it.
No kidding. And not enough eyes, but boy, he tried to answer that weirdness.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. After 6 innings of play on the right.
So we go to the top of the 7th.
Steamers 9, Rapids 4. Fans, it's now time for our beanbag toss. Our contestants will each get a chance to toss the beanbags in the bucket.
And that'll do it for me tonight, so thank you for inviting me on. This was fun.
Whenever you're ready, you can go.
Thank you so much.
All right.
And we'll see you next time.
Yes.
Fans, make sure to join us on Friday, July 18th for the 4th annual Battle of the Badges. As Hornell Police Department takes
Yeah, so don't forget Battle of the Badges this week, or this Friday night. We'll be live on Pike Sports YouTube channel only. This Friday night, it's Hornell Policemen versus the Hornell Fire Department fundraiser for Special Olympics. They'll pack the stands here, more packed than it really ever is for that game as a fundraiser. So now let's look. I'm sorry, I pulled that up for a reason. Like we said, Olean did lose. If Hornell can hold on to this, they would jump up into the playoff position, and that's what matters because the top 3 teams in each division make the playoffs. So that's what's important. Then there's a 1-game playoff between the 2nd and 3rd teams, and then they after that they go to the championship. So Andrew Davis returns to the mound. So nine to 4, 10 hits by the Steamers, only 4 hits for the Rapids. So really a good job pitching by Protz.
The Rapids, the center fielder number 10, Gage Wheaton.
So Wheaton up. One and 0. Wheaton 0 for 3. And that's huge for the leadoff hitter for a team. That just shows you how powerful Protz was today. Two and 1. Scott Tobias joining us, and another great night for baseball. It is, Scott, you're right. Three and 1. To Gage, and they said he went. Kind of the knee buckler there. That was a Great pitch by Davis. Didn't know what to do. Full count. Back to Andrew. And that's a great job by Andrew. Walks, or basically runs it over there that time. Instead of trying to throw it over. Head time. Nice job.
Now batting the left fielder, number 12, Zach Gibson.
He's always got a smile on his face. Brings up Gibson, who's 0 for 3. So these top batters, the Steamers. Oh and 1. 0 and 2 now. Got Wheaton, who is top of the batting order, batting 286 over 4. And then you got Gibson, who's 0 for 3 now, batting 264. Wheaton, obviously a power hitter too in that leadoff position with 7 home runs, leading the team. The team, obviously, that's in first place and only has 9 home runs on the season. Hornell has 13 home runs. Oh, and 2 to Gibson. Try to get him to chase that low ball. Not biting. There it is.
Now batting the third baseman, number 3, Braden Dyke.
He's watching his smirk. 2 down, Dyke up. Braden 2 for 3. Hit a double in the first and hit into left field in the third. Top of the 7th inning, Hornell up 9-4. The heck are these bugs coming from? It's bug night here. See, now I see Marcus Brum. And there's a strike 2. And he does have his shirt on, his uniform on, I think. Yeah, he does have. I couldn't see him. Full count. Fouled off. Warm day today, got up to 87 and muggy. Supposed to get about the same temperature tomorrow. Hornell's on the road, so Davis loses Dyke. Nice at bat for
now batting
Braden.
Second base number 7, Eli Hubner.
Hubner pumps it up. Cassidy measures it. And the third out. Give us a smile.
No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. After 6.5 innings of play on the Ryan AC scoreboard, Steamers 9, Rapids 4.
All business.
Fans, it's now time for the 7th inning stretch brought to you by the Hornell YMCA. So get up and join us as we play, take you out to the ball game.
Prizes are good, and some surprises are not. You'll be pleasantly surprised by how much cash you could earn with an Apex Cashback checking account. Earn 3% cash back on your debit card purchases, and your ATM fees are refunded each month you qualify. Plus, when you refer a friend or family member to First Heritage and they open an Apex Cashback account, you'll each earn $50. Visit fhfcu.org, open your account, and refer your friends today.
Love the hustle, Cliff. Who are you?
Your lungs.
We're quite proud of you.
Even though you quit smoking years ago, you may be at risk for lung cancer.
Okay. Well, with the routine screening, you can detect it early when it's more curable. Sounds good, guys. Can I get a little space here? Biologically, no. Okay.
Listen to your lungs. Get a routine screening that could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savebythescan.org.
After you've been injured at work, you might feel like you're up against your employer. But the truth is, your employer isn't the opponent, the insurance company is. You need a workers' comp attorney with the knowledge and experience to maximize your benefits.
Call Connors and Ferris today, as we have dedicated over 20 years of our professional careers to helping injured workers.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Jacob Charlson leads things off. Fouled off. 1-1. Charleston 1 for 2. Chopper. Safe. He rocketed that. Took a little time to get it to him, or get out of his glove. A double pump kind of cost him, I think. Brings up Ty Kinney. Ty 2 for 3, having a very good offensive day today. And defensive. Take strike 1. Alm up to 48 pitches so far here. 2 innings. He's given up 3 earned runs. No strikeouts yet, but 3 walks. I may make a trip to Salamanca tomorrow. That's where Hornell plays. And another must-win game. Every game from here on out is a must-win. Three and 1. Is this the hitters count? Popped up. So, nice try by Kinney.
Batting the center fielder number 6, Wyatt Argentieri.
Brings up Wyatt. Arj 0 for 1 today. Or tonight, I should say. Uncork 1. That's what we need. Lifts it. Frosto.
I'm batting the left fielder number 16, X Fang.
So top of the batting order with X Fang. So let's see what. Oops, we have a technical issue here. I think we solved the issue here. Hold on. There it is. Okay. This X Fang is up. Didn't realize I had an issue with my camera there. Two and 0 to Fang. Need another triple. His last at bat. Even a double would do good here. That was popped out of play. It's a 50 center. No, it isn't. Stayed in the park.
That's the first error of Credit Union 50 center.
No, it isn't. Stayed in the park. Someone's going to get 50 cents for a non-50 center. Three and one. Fang 2 for 3, struck out. It's got 3 RBIs of the 9 here. And there's a base hit. And going to be trouble. No. X is going for the cycle. Triple, double, and a single. Needs a home run as we take a trip to the mound. Today's game brought to you by Simmons & Rockwell Ford, Simmons & Rockwell Nissan. Don't forget to stop up there, check out their huge inventory, over 300 new and used vehicles on the lot at Simmons & Rockwell Ford, Simmons & Rockwell Nissan, right in North Hornell. The Ryan Agencies, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville, home, auto, business, motorsports, and so much more. Give them a call. Simmons & Rockwell Ford, Simmons & Rockwell Nissan. Looks like there's smoke right over here. Well, if someone's having a bonfire. Oops, you can't see it anymore because there it is. I don't know what it is. I don't see flames anywhere, so that's a good thing. Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys offices in Buffalo, Rochester, New York City. Call 585-262-COMP for Connors and Ferris. Proud supporters, the Bills, the Sabres, your Hornell Steamers, Connors and Ferris. On the mound is Ritz Nanamura. Ritz Nanamura from Osaka, Japan. I think my cousin lives in Osaka. I know he did at one point. And he grew up in Arkport, right up the road here. Nanamura goes to Ohio Christian University. He's got a... I like how when he actually releases the ball, he zips it.
From Ohio Christian University, number 20, Ritz Nanamura.
See. That's awesome. Hopefully his parents and family are watching. We'll give him a nice close-up there. .5'7", 170-pounder. He's a senior at Ohio Christian. I wonder if you can set to the closed caption if you're watching this in Japan in Japanese. I never even thought about that because they can actually have it translated to Japanese if they don't speak English already. But interesting. Let me see. I could probably do it on my computer right here. Let's take a look and see some of his stats here.
Now batting for the Steamers.
Well, I don't think I want to mention his ERA. It's 54. So wait a minute. He's only that's ERA is really. He's only pitched 1/3 of an inning. So it hasn't seen a lot of time. In that 1/3 of an inning, so means he got one out, I think, right? He gave up 5 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned. He only appeared once. Asher. This one popped. Nice catch. So beautiful. Catch that time by Gibson.
Two men left on base. After 7 innings of play on the Ryan Agency scoreboard.
So we go to the 8th.
Steamers 9, Rapids 4. Fans of Steamers once again would like to thank their game day sponsors, Bishop Johnson and Santo Funeral Home, Dansville Muffler and Brake, First Heritage Federal Credit Union, Giovanni's, and the Ryan Agencies. He would also like to thank Thanks Order of Hibernians, Friends of Mayor
Connors
John
and Ferris,
Buckley,
thanks.
Moose Lies number
Connors
210,
and Ferris, your workers'
Queen
comp
Bluff,
attorneys, offices in
Madison
Buffalo,
James,
Rochester, New York
The
City.
Village Cafe, Hornell Association,
For all your
and
support, as
Alliance
well as
for
First
the
Heritage Federal
World
Credit Union
Senior
open an Apex
Baseball.
checking account. That's one thing. Hornell is very generous in their support of everything. Like I said, I'm president of the Hornell Kiwanis Club, and our focus is kids. And coming up August 9th is the kids quarter miler. So on the track right over here, can't see the track, but you can see the track right there. Yep. We have kids run a quarter mile around. We fundraise and we give out T-shirts. It costs $5 to enter, but we will ask a lot of these Wine Chiropractic, Dagan, John Dagan, John Buckley. The Ryan Agencies with Jeff Ryan's always a huge supporter as well, among others. Will support and send money to help us do the fundraising that we give. $1 you give to us goes right back out into the community. So anytime you see anything that your local Kiwanis Club is doing, or Rotary or Lions Club, you give them $1, donate $1 to them, it goes back out into the community. It doesn't. We don't use it for an administration or anything, or not 60 cents on the dollar. It's a 100%, and that's what we do, and that's why I enjoy being in it. So that's our next event coming up, top of the 8th. And Andrew hits him to start. Let's work the double play. So that was Stout.
Batting the first baseman, number 16,
Lachlan.
Stout.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Lachlan Stout is up now. Sorry about that. Guzman got hit. Sorry. Sorry, Guzman. Fouled off. That's also by Groves and Ty Kinney coming from first. Two and one. Ainsworth doing little warm-up activities. Ooh. So, 5-pitch walk. It's going to bring a trip to the mound from Colin. I think First Heritage Federal Credit Union opened a Apex checking account. It used to be called Cassar. Wasn't there years ago the checking account system they used to do? Can't remember anymore. So thanks, First Heritage, for all your support over the years. St. James Hospital's Dr. Andrew Wilhelm. Injured, they got you covered. Davis staying in. Just a little pep talk as Ainsworth is now in the bullpen throwing to his catcher. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Need a grounder to third. Double play from 6-4. Oh, just out of the reach. Gonna get a run on.
Now batting the shortstop, number 44, Michael Fausto.
There's a strike to Fausto. So Fausto, sorry, there's an R in there. Sorry about that, Michael. He's 1 for 3, 2 RBIs. This one golfed right to Argenteri and wisely just hangs on to it. Good job, Arch. That's a great play. Just Deakley, he's going to throw it, but.
Now batting the catcher, number 42, Caden Walker.
So one down, brings in Caden Walker. Oh, and 2. Caleb 0 for 1 tonight. This one hit good. Two runs. They're going to score here. So just like that, it's a 2-run game with 1 out.
Now batting the center fielder, number 10, Gabe.
We talked about earlier, tried to hold these Rapids down. They're number 1 for a reason. Swinging for the fences is Gage. 0 for 4 with a strikeout. One and two. He'll be swinging to protect here, I'm assuming. Very nice pitch from Davis.
Now batting the left fielder, number 12, Zach Gibson.
Gibson 0 for 4. So Gage there was at 0 for 5 now. Is it the golden sombrero? Is that what they call it here? Go 0 for 5. I know 5. When you go 5 and 0, that's what's considered the perfect offensive game. Nice stop. And a 4-pitch walk. Puts Gibson on. So 3 runs home here as it was the last pitch. Probably thrown by Davis tonight. So runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Steamers. From SUNY Coskill, number 3, Jared Ainsworth.
I thank everybody for joining us here on the Place Sports YouTube channel as well as the NYCB Broadcast Network. Don't forget, if you're watching YouTube, to give me a like, subscribe, hit that notification button as well. Ainsworth in. We're going to take a quick break. Have me regroup.
Hello, my name is Destiny, and I've worked at Tim Hortons for 3.5 years.
How are you?
Okay, thanks. So you brew coffee every 20 minutes?
We brew our original blend coffee every 20 minutes to make sure it's fresh for every guest we serve.
Thank you very much. Really? Every 20 minutes?
Day or night. I don't know of anyone else who does that, but you can really taste the difference. So it's always fresh. Always.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
Emma, did you hear?
Todd's in the hospital.
Who's Todd?
He got a collapsed lung from vaping.
He thought it was cool.
Not cool.
Promise you won't vape, Emma. It can lead to a lifelong addiction, and we can't be friends if your lungs collapse.
Bogus.
Wacky sitcom teens aren't the best people to talk to your kid about vaping.
Hey, you got a minute?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
Costs are rising, and the Ryan agencies are taking action. We trim the cost of your insurance with cutting-edge ideas. Want money back in your pocket? A quick call can result in savings without sacrificing coverage. The Ryan Agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
Opening doors to your future at Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Combine tech skills and knowledge to analyze problems and succeed together. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at alfredstate.edu.
So Ainsworth on the mound, Braden Dyke on the plate, or at the plate. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Popped up. Cassidy coming in for it. And that one's going to drop in. 1 run's going to score to make it 9-8. Crazy, isn't it? Crazy game.
Now batting the second baseman, number 7, Eli Hubner.
So the tying run 90 feet away. Popped out of play. Hornell scored 3 runs in the first, 3 in the fourth, and 3 in the fifth, for 9 runs off 11 hits. Genesee with 3 errors in that time. 2-2. Genesee scored 1 in the second, 1 in the 6th, and 1 in the 8th, or 4 in the 8th, I'm sorry. So 1 in the second, 3 in the 6th, and 4 in the 8th. 7 hits. And Hornell's 1 error. Oh, and it hit him. To load the bases. So it's going to be it for Ainsworth.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Steamers from Webster University, number 31, Michael Pasquesi.
So Michael Pasquesi with a .499 average has pitched in 33 2/3 inning. Or I'm sorry, 30. Yeah, 30 2/3 inning. He's 2-2 in the record department. Appeared in 10 games. Started 3. Has a save as well. Great if he can get his second save here today. Giving up 26 hits, 17 runs, all of them earned. Struck out 32 and walked 14. So with bases loaded here, he's got a little bit of a task in front of him.
Now batting for the Rapids, the designated hitter number 30, Jerry Guzman.
Guzman 0 for 2. Everyone wants to swing here. That one's a strike. Oh, dear. They were like, yay, ball, but then he calls a strike on the delayed call. That was funny. Looked a little high, but. Whipped that one past him. One and 2. Game time reaching 3 hours right now. And strike 3, 4-pitch at bat that time.
The Rapids get 4 runs on 3 hits, no errors and 3 men
pumped.
left on base. After 8.5 innings of play, 7.5 innings of play on the Ryan Agency scoreboard. Steamers 9, Rapids 8.
Steamers coming to bat. Bottom of the 8th. Let's get it started in here. Today's game brought to you by Apex Chiropractic. Thanks you, Dr. Joseph McKay. There's his email, Apex Chiropractic, 1480 14843 at Gmail. Logo Print Company across from the Hornell High School. Thanks for all your support. Embroidery, screen printing, custom laser engraving and printing as well. Thanks, Logo Print Company. Wilkins Auto Sales, State Route 21. Car haulage, utility trailers, dump trailers, and so much more. Thanks, Kevin Wilkins at Wilkins Auto Sales. And by Twin Hickory Golf Club. Whether you visit or live here, it's a great time to go golfing at Twin Hickory Golf Club. 18 challenging holes overlooking the beautiful Canisteo Valley. Thanks, Twin Hickory Golf Club. Log on to twinhickorygolfclub.com. Maple City Collision Auto Body Repair Shop. Thanks, John Birch, owned and operated there in North Hornell. Thanks, all makes and models, all years. Thought I was going to have a call Maple City Collision. I've only had one time where I've had to take a vehicle to be collision. A deer hit me. Came out of nowhere. And then that was 3 or 4 years ago now. And then just recently coming back from Niagara Falls, a deer ran into me, and he must have turned sideways and hit me. It sounded awful loud. I thought for sure I had a dent in my car, but he must have hit the wheel well or something, because there wasn't a single scratch on my vehicle. I couldn't believe it. I thought for sure I'd killed it. Which is a good thing. I hope I didn't kill it. Lester says, come on, Hornell, hold the lead. Says he's out. Official doesn't want to hear it. Let's see. It's hard to tell in these replays, and I can't slow it down anymore. Jeez, it looked like he was safe. Wow, it looked like he had to beat it by a step.
Now batting the third baseman, number 28, Cooper McEnroe.
Cooper McEnroe. Three and one. Two down.
Now batting the designated hitter, number
Geez, I went back. He was safe by a half a step. A half a stride, he was safe. So that was a bad call. I'm able to go back on this other thing, but I can't show you because it's not the way it's not connected. But he was already bringing his other leg forward. That was a bad call by the official, unfortunately, but it happens. That was obviously the play before that, not that one, but. One and two outs. And strike three.
No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. After 8 innings of play on the Ryan AC scoreboard. Steamers 9, Rapids 8.
Yep. Let's go back and see if I can do it this way. No big deal. I just like to. Can I pause this thing? I mean, I think he's off the bag there, way past the bag. Oh well, that's neither here nor there anymore, but I guess I couldn't stop. I was kind of trying to teach myself. I've never been able to stop this like this before, so I didn't think I could, but I guess I can. I don't think. Let me just see if I can. I'm doing a couple different things. Let's see if I can. If it slows down. Oh, it does. I can slow it down in the replay. I'm learning something new every day with this. And I don't really care now. I mean, I just want to. I'm teaching myself some new stuff with this. Yeah, he's already past the bag, and that's crazy. Oh, well. At least I learned I can slow it down even more. That's interesting. So what are we at, the 9th? Yes, we are.
Your attention, please.
Top of the 9th.
Pinch hitting for the Rapids. From Millersville University, number 13, Troy Chamberlain.
So it brings up Troy Chamberlain. Thing is, I've got to go now. I got to reset that. Popped up, out of play. Chamberlain batting .240. Must have been his kind of day off too. He's the second in game appearances this year, and he is second in plate appearances. So today must have been his day off. He must have been obviously part of the crew that was at the All-Star game. Hack and roll. Got him. Nice play by Coop. The All-Star. He did everything he could to get that ball over there.
Diego Grotera.
Pasqueezy up to 9 pitches here. Two and one. Nice play by Kenny. 2 down, he says. Ty has had a great game today, and not only batting but in the field. Nice job by Pasqueezy to get over there. Lester Lasher says he totally agrees. On that one call. And I didn't mean to beat it to death with my instant replays and stuff, but I learned something. That's why I wanted to see if I could actually slow that replay down. I can. Oh, 1-1. Larry says, I'm not going to say what he says. I decided to read it first, I guess. But they struggle sometimes. On their last strike. 2-2, 2 outs. This is Braden Williams. Strike 3!
No scores and nobody left on base. Your final score on the Ryan HC scoreboard: Steelers 9, Rapids 8.
Nice job by Michael.
Continue their suspended game from earlier this season versus the Olean Oilers on Thursday. We will resume that game at 7 p.m. here at Maple City Park on Thursday.
So that game coming up on Thursday is the game that the umpire got hit and got ill. So they're going to pick that game up on Thursday. Hornell does travel to Salamanca tomorrow. So they will play tomorrow at Salamanca and then return home on Thursday for that game, Thursday at 7 o'clock. I may not be doing that game. I might have somebody filling in for me. I'm not 100% sure yet. But because it is a game that wasn't originally scheduled, and I do have something else scheduled that I kind of have to go to. So we'll figure it out, and I may be here. I'm not sure yet. So I want to thank everybody for joining us. Hornell wins 9-8.
In my pocket.
And improves, obviously, their record with any win. Of course they do. I want to thank everybody for joining me, and we will see you on Thursday. Have a good night, everybody.
Tired of sleepless nights? Say goodbye to restless sleep with a new Serta Perfect Sleeper mattress, engineered for optimal support and comfort. The Serta Perfect Sleeper helps you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. And for a limited time, get a free adjustable base with any Serta Perfect Sleeper mattress. Sleep better, live better with Serta. Only from Serta, made in Jamestown, New York, and on sale at Davidson's Furniture, Hornell, New York.
It's Friday night y estamos activos. Head out early. Drinks flowing till 11 p.m. It's gonna be lit.
No sé qué pasó. I didn't even drink that much.
Get 2 breakfast sandwiches for $6 at Tim Hortons. Made with freshly cracked eggs. Made to order and made for your morning. 2 breakfast sandwiches for just $6. Only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons.
At the Ryan Agencies, like you, we live and work here. As costs rise, we get what you're going through. Let us look at your insurance to put money back in your pocket. You have to trust someone. Why not trust the Ryan Agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters?
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
Big Blue welcomes you to Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Learn professional services like business, medical, or food service. Your skills will serve you well in the future. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at alfredstate.edu.
In life, some surprises are good, and some surprises are not. You'll be pleasantly surprised by how much cash you could earn with an Apex Cashback checking account. Earn 3% cash back on your debit card purchases, and your ATM fees are refunded each month you qualify. Plus, when you refer a friend or family member to First Heritage and they open an Apex Cashback account, you'll each earn $50. Visit fhfcu.org, open your account, and refer your friends today.
Love the hustle, Cliff. Who are you?
Your lungs.
We're quite proud of you.
Even though you quit smoking years ago, you may be at risk for lung cancer.
Okay. Well, with a routine screening, you can detect it early when it's more curable. Sounds good, guys. Can I get a little space here? Biologically, no. Okay.
Listen to your lungs. Get a routine screening that could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savebythescan.org.
After you've been injured at work, you might feel like you're up against your employer.
But the truth is, your employer isn't the opponent, the insurance company is. You need a workers' comp attorney with the knowledge and experience to maximize your benefits.
Call Connors and Ferris today, as we have dedicated over 20 years of our professional careers to helping injured workers.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
Hello, my name is Destiny, and I've worked at Tim Hortons for 3.5 years. How are you?
Good, thanks. So you brew coffee every 20 minutes?
We brew our original blend coffee every 20 minutes to make sure it's fresh for every guest we serve.
Thank you very much. Really? Every 20 minutes?
Day or night. I don't know of anyone else who does that, but you can really taste the difference. So it's always fresh, always.
Shop, finance, and buy your next car all online. With a new shopping experience at your fingertips, make car buying simple when you drive your deal at Simmons Rockwell Nissan in Horseheads and Hornell.
Emma, did you hear?
Todd's in the hospital.
Who's Todd? He got a collapsed lung from vaping. He thought it was cool.
Not cool.
Promise you won't vape, Emma. It can lead to a lifelong addiction, and we can't be friends if your lungs collapse.
Bogus.
Wacky sitcom teens aren't the best people to talk to your kid about vaping.
Hey, you got a minute?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
Costs are rising, and the Ryan Agencies are taking action. We trim the cost of your insurance with cutting-edge ideas. Want money back in your pocket? A quick call can result in savings without sacrificing coverage. The Ryan Agencies, your local insurance inflation fighters.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
opening doors to your future at Alfred State, the #1 SUNY Regional College. Combine tech skills and knowledge to analyze problems and succeed together. Launch your career with ASC Career Paths at